Hey, what's up guys? It's Ian here for a quick Vault video. It's Tuesday. You know what that means. Time to see if we get any good loot. The last couple of weeks have been, I'd say, average. Some of my characters are getting cool stuff. Some of them are just getting coins. So let's see what this week has in store for us. I did some dungeons. I did some LFR. And yeah, I was just cruising this weekend. I got some loot out of the actual dungeons, farming some specific loot, and I actually got a couple pieces, so that's nice. So yeah, we're really closing in on being, fully geared, or I can, quote unquote, finally play the game. So that's exciting. I'm going to be starting my PvP mount. I haven't started it yet, but I'm going to be starting I'm starting this probably this week. That's the plan. I already got a couple characters with full PvP gear, so it's just a matter of seeing which character I kind of vibe with, and then just grinding it out. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, without further ado, I'm going to stick to Assassination, even though combat seems... Actually, will I stick to Assassination? Maybe I will switch to combat, because combat is kind of crazy right now. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I have two 476s. One was from a vault, one was from End of Dungeon. So yeah, I guess there's no harm in going outlaw. I guess the only thing would be if I got one of these with like a tertiary, yeah, so it's irrelevant. Alright, who gives a fuck? Who cares? Obviously don't need it. I would lose out on the speed, and I already have the transmog, so there's literally no reason to take that at all. Zero reason. Unless maybe it's like an off-piece for combat, I guess, but I literally haven't even switched to combat yet, so that would be putting what's the phrase, putting the horses before the putting the carriage before the horse, I guess, because putting the horses before the carriage is what you're supposed to do. I don't know that phrase. It's an old-timey phrase. It's a boomer phrase. But anyways, let's see. Warrior. I did get an actual piece of loot. And I coincidentally was just... I didn't even filter the group finder. I was just straight looking at the group finder, just default view. And I just coincidentally happened to get into 4 Everblooms. And on the third one, I finally got my boots. So that was exciting. I guess we could see, maybe I'll get them right now, and that would also render that irrelevant. But maybe not. I did the last dungeon as arms, and it was pretty fun. I don't think... Yeah, I used last season's trinket, so there's the landslide, 4% of my damage, which is pretty crazy to think about, that this trinket right here, 437, did 4% of my damage, so that's pretty crazy. And yeah, we'll continue to loot prot just for a chance at that cheat death trinket. I guess that's probably one of the last items I'll have to fish for on this character. Ooh, this is exciting. I can finally get a hero track hands. I noticed that was the one I've been missing on this character, so that's nice. And I don't have any progress towards the coins. So we'll definitely take that. Save us a couple upgrades here. Save us those precious worm crests. I'm going to use a couple worm crest on these boots. And I thought there was something else I was going to use them on. Maybe not. Maybe I don't need to save my worm's crest. But anyway, it's better to have a higher track, because this character is also quite beefy, and I feel quite comfortable on him, so I could potentially start farming aspect crests. So the extra room on the track for the aspect crests would be beneficial. Our paladin, I'm kind of deciding to just leave him as an LFR hero, at least for now. Just because, I don't know. I'm not going to say I have OCD because I don't want to stolen valor some OCD because I don't think I have it. But once I start getting all this gear, it's kind of like, I kind of want it to all be the same item level, 441. And if I start doing dungeons, even at a +2, the vault loot's going to be, and I'm just here to farm the mount for the bells. And I also got, sorry, I'm all over the place today, but I also got this last week. I finally got the cool Hearthstone that drops from the raid. So that's super cool. Super excited about that. But anyway, I was saying, since this is like my fucking 15th alt, and I've been doing LFR, it's kind of like, why not just stick with LFR and just be fully geared LFR? Because then if you start to do dungeons, like I said, the end of week loot is higher. So then it's kind of like, well, then I'll have like all this, 440, and then I'll have like a 450, and that's just, I'm just not vibing with that, You know what I mean? So, we'll see what we get. I could definitely use a trinket, because I'm using a tank trinket. Ooh, tertiary and a socket in the belt. That might be the pick. And I know what you're saying, but some of these Raid Finder pieces are higher than 441, and yes, that's true. Because different bosses drop different levels, but they're all on the same track. So I can bump them up 8 out of 8, and they should all be the same. Let me just check. I did check. M+ Subcreation did get bought out, and it was considerably dog shit. But I just checked it, and they've made some changes, and now it is still pretty damn clunky, but it's usable. So I have been using M+ Subcreation again, begrudgingly. Their other website was fairly good. I looked at them and compared them, and they're pretty close to the same. So they must be using the same data. It's just that M+ Subcreation gives like 10 options, like the 10 most used, whereas that other one, WoW Valor app, only did the top 3. So it's a lot easier to see, because the other one was, especially with crafted gear, it was like crafted gear is the most common, and then like 2 choices, and it's like, well, what if it's not? How do I know if it's like the item I'm looking at is maybe the 3rd choice, which is still pretty good, versus like the 10th choice, which is pretty shit. So that's the only caveat for that one. But let's see, this back piece, poo-poo, the neck was poo-poo. It's just a matter of this belt. The belt is looking pretty juicy with a tertiary and a socket. A phallic girdle. Yeah, we'll take the phallic girdle. I don't need sockets on 450s. Like that'd be pushing it. So we'll take that. And yeah, it's not crazy good, but it's not bad. It's 4th on this list. What I'm saying. So we'll take that. And again, just the tertiary and the gem make it very, very juicy in terms of stat budget. But yeah, we'll see. I got a fucking tank trinket. This thing is really terrible for ret because your cooldowns are so short. So yes, I can definitely still use some optimization, and definitely can still use some luck from the LFR. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Druid. I don't recall if I feel like there was something about my druid that I was going to mention today. Let's see. Come on. No, nothing really. He's pretty freaking geared out. I could just maybe use a new cape and a new trinket for Boomkin on the Boomkin side of trinkets. This is fine for when I go Guardian, but in terms of the Boomkin side, I could use a new trinket. And I could use a new staff. I have an end of dungeon staff. Okay, alright, cool. Fuck me. Alright, cool. We'll get some coins. We'll work towards another socket. It is what it is, I guess. Can't win them all. I'm not a gnome. I wish I could be a gnome druid. It's just the toy. Alright, let's see what the Windwalker gets. This was pretty fun. I am enjoying Windwalker a lot. It is a little hectic and a little RNG, but I'm enjoying it. It's fun. It's a fun change of pace from Mistweaver. And yes, I got the Murloc toy. Oh, it just wore off. Rip. I had the Murloc toy. It's pretty cool. I like being a Murloc. So yeah, I feel like I did pretty well this dungeon. 170, but this other guy blew me out of the water. 220 almost. Pretty crazy. So yeah, we'll go Windwalker because I'm looking for a trinket. My Mistweaver set's pretty much good. I literally have this ring. So it's literally the exact same, so that sucks. But this is 6 for a socket. And I can put one on my bracers or belt or my other ring. Okay. So yeah. Definitely could still use the sockets on this character. I know a couple of them are actually getting kind of close, surprisingly. I didn't realize I had gotten so many coins this season already. A couple of my characters, well, I guess you couldn't just get lucky with the sockets, but a couple of my characters actually have quite a few sockets. So that's kind of surprising. Let's see, the Evoker. I mentioned last week I finally got all my tier pieces upgraded. So I'm also pretty damn beefy on the Evoker now. I'm freaking juicing boys. I'm juicing boys left and right. I'm auging them. I'm giving them the legendary juice. So yeah, I'm a team player on this guy. And yeah, I'm gonna go preservation for hopefully the Atoll heal trinket, because it's quite good and it'd be good for my heal spec. Now this is interesting because I guess if I ever replace my legendary, it would be nice to have a staff, but I probably won't replace it until next season, so a previous season's staff is irrelevant. Oh, wait, and that answers that. I have 4 and this is enough for a socket. Can definitely still use, yeah, we can definitely still use sockets on this guy. Well, actually, no. Actually, just 2 more. So actually, just 1 more socket after this. Okay, yeah, so closing in on a couple characters in terms of sockets. I'll have to be mindful of that. But yeah, all my characters are getting pretty beefy. They're approaching the mid 470s, which is perfectly fine for my level of content. I can do up to a 20. You know, I don't think I'll be pushing 25s, obviously. I don't really care to, but I could push up to a 20. I feel confident in that, and I have on a couple characters. So I'm totally fine with my gear level. If you were to plot a graph of like my gear level versus effort required versus the target difficulty of gameplay, I think they all line up pretty well right now, so I'm happy about that. Do I want to do DPS? Do I want to do DPS? I think so. I think I do. We'll see. Okay, damn it. Yep, that sucks. But I get yeah, I could still use it. Yeah, I could definitely. Okay, this guy has no sockets. And he's got a full inventory. Why Is my craft bag full? We just, oh gosh, what's something, I don't know, what's good? What do I don't think do vials have a rarity? That was weird. I didn't think vials had a rarity. I thought it was just a glass jar you just put your shit in. Why does it have a rarity? Okay. This dropped at the end of the dungeon. Again, it's one of those trinkets where you're like, oh, that sounds really good. You know, stacks up to 20 times. That's crazy. But I guess for whatever reason, no one uses it, and it seems really shitty. So I guess it like never procs or something. I don't know. I didn't do one on him. He's basically max gear, and I still, after the buff to the bad luck protection, I still do not have the legendary. Maybe this is the week. Maybe this is the week. Maybe I'll do it on the leap day. On the fabled 29th of February. I'll go into the raid. And the stars will align. Maybe that should be my plan. Still having a lot of fun on Enhance. I think I mentioned I was able to get the crab. And this, so I have like really good trinkets. I got this out of Raid Finder. I'm trying to get another one to match it, and then yeah, I think my shaman's pretty freaking close to done also, and then I can do 2 specs. Let me just check real quick what the Ellie trinket situation looks like. Because I just remembered I have the one good Ellie, but then I have this other dog shit. And I have a not max level staff, so maybe I'll change my loot spec finally back to Ellie. I'll just have to remember to switch it when I'm in LFR. To get that weapon. Oh, but if I did LFR and then I open the vault. Oh shit. There's a chance my vault has the weapon. Fuck. Alright. Who cares? We can maybe get these on the high item level. Damn it. God damn it. Whoa, 10 coin. I can get 2 sockets. Jesus. Yeah, I could use 1. I could use 2. Okay, yeah, I could. Too many, what the hell? There's a limit on those things? Why is there a limit on the coins? Who fucking cares? Why does it matter if I have more than 12? What? What is the harm in hoarding coins? I don't understand. But okay, whatever. Now the Year of the Spear, also tons of fun, but I'm still trying to get the bow. Even though I was Beastmaster, and even though I was pretty geared for Beastmaster, I still need the bow. I was using an old season bow, so let's see if we can change that. But yeah, I got good trinkets. I think I have good. What did the frickin' what does Beastmastery trinkets look like? I guess these all drop on both specs, so that's fine. So yeah, let's go. Yeah, Beastmastery. Try to get the what's the fucking shit called? All right, well, who cares? Yep, that sucks. I can get a socket on him. Dawn of the Infinites, that's what I'm looking for. Dawn of the Infinite gun with the little special special shit on it. What's it called? Time Strike, which I think is just multi-strike from way back in the day. It's not a lot on my Demon Hunter or the Rogue, whichever one has the Time Strike on it. It's only like 0.8% of my damage overall. It's not even, I don't even think it hits 1 million usually. So it's nothing crazy, but I mean, free damage is free damage, you know? Last but not least, the mage. I could still use, I remember, a belt and a ring, and I think a cape. No, belt, ring, and bracers, I remember. Belt, ring, and bracers. I did not get one last week in my dungeons, so that's annoying. But alas. Oh, and we also made a lot of progress on my crafting sheet. Let me make sure this is in the camera. My crafting sheet. So a lot of characters are almost done with their crafting as well. A couple need the special primary stat gem. And like, looks like 3 need an actual piece of loot. So it's 5 gems, 3 actual loot, and then I'm also done with crafting for this season. Except I guess the ret pally if I decide to. Oh, close. I need bracers, not gloves. I needed these to be just a little further up on my arm. That's annoying, but I guess it is what it is. I guess I'll just have a 460s forever and then shit stats forever. And what is this week? Incorporeal I noticed, and then what was the other one? Spiteful. So yeah, not too bad. Most of my characters can deal with this. It's just annoying ones that can't, like Warrior. Rogue kind of can. You can, you know, you'll have to like babysit it, but you can cheap shot it and blind it. But there's a couple characters that is annoying to deal with, but I think the community is getting pretty good at it, so not too worried about that. And I have still been farming those 2 mounts, Famu from Shadowlands. I still haven't got it, and that one you saw me on my paladin ringing the bells, the Ascended Skymane, I believe it is. I still haven't gotten that one either. So those are what I'm currently working on. And I guess in a couple days here we'll also have the new Traveler's Log, so that's exciting. Ends in 2 days. Yeah, we'll get that soon, and maybe there'll be a mountain there, or maybe there'll be something super cool. Hoping so. And yeah, and I need a little bit more gold. I might cave and buy a token or 2 to get that new black market. I guess I'll show you real quick since it's super close, but new, I mean, it came out maybe a month or 6 weeks ago, but there's the new black market vendor, and they have a golden scarab. I believe is it 1 mil? I believe it's only one mil. Yeah, it's this lady. It's not the actual vendor. It's the lady in front of her. And right here, yeah, 1.2 mil. It's a golden scarab. So I might, we'll see. 1 point, that's like 3 tokens. If you were just to buy it outright, maybe 3, maybe 4 tokens, depending on the price at the moment. So that's kind of pricey, $60 or $80 for a single mount. It's kind of pricey, but we'll see. I have a good bit of gold on a couple other characters. I might have to just consolidate it all, send it all to somebody, or maybe buy, depending on if I have some character on some random ass server with some gold, maybe buy like 1 token and then just empty out the gold on that server. So yeah, we'll figure it out. Then there are some cool transmogs. I think the theme is like they're all kind of gold. So yeah, it's I mean, it's cool. It's cool stuff. If you're a collector, it's cool stuff. So yeah, this one's super cool. I really might also cave and buy this one. I really like the Quel'Salaar model. But yeah, so that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Hoping to get some, super cool items one day. That'd be cool. It'd be cool if I just, popped a vault and it just had, I don't know, sockets and leech and somehow glitched and Titan forged and had corruption on it. That'd be cool. But it is what it is, I guess. But good luck, have fun, enjoy the extra day this year. The fabled leap day. It's exciting. And so see you guys next week. Thanks. Bye.